You sit with the patient and we say, let's process it. And they're like, oh, come on, don't be a therapist. What is processed? What does it even mean, this word, right? Sometimes we use words that are like become empty at some point. So I'll tell you what my definition of process is. Because when I think about process, and I think that is especially true for intergenerational transmission of trauma and emotional inheritance, it's about making connections. It's about the ability to think, right? The trauma makes us, breaks our ability to think. In the Bionian term, there is an attack on linking, right? And what we want and what process means is to be able to think about something and to connect it to other things. Meaning, for example, that if you tell me about your family history and we think about and we want to process it, we will talk about the details and then we will make connections between what happened in your past, in your family history, what's happening in your present life, and how you imagine the future. So we make connections between past, present, and future, and we go back and think about it again and again and again, every time from a different angle. And to me, that's the essence of processing. It means that you go towards pain, as opposed to the instinct, right? Every baby's instinct, right? That if something electrifies you, you run away from it, right? So processing means that you are able to tolerate the pain and you go towards it.
So are you also saying that when you say thinking and making links, it also includes getting deeper? What I hear is getting deeper into like the painful zone or area and being able to tolerate that more and more. And if yes, how much is the somatic aspect, like our body and our experience through the body? Because one can hear this as it's an intellectual process, or how maybe you speak
It's
a little.
all in our body, right? Because emotional pain is always experienced in our body. So we really go back to the body. We listen to our body because when we feel anxious, when we feel afraid, when we feel flooded, right? All of those things are going to show in our body. And our body, I mean, there is a connection, right? There is a secret contract, I would say, between our mind and our body. And our body gives us the signals, and sometimes our mind deposits things in the body, and right, if we look at it in a playful way, the mind is going to say to the body, "Could you do me a favor and hold this for me? I don't want to deal with that." And the body, right, keeps the score, as Van der Kolk writes it, right. So it's really about and in emotional inheritance, I say that when our mind remembers, our body is free to forget. When our mind remembers, what does that mean, remembers? It means exactly what we're saying. The processing, when we are able to think about it, when we don't have to turn our head away, when we can tolerate the pain.